Well, Thanksgiving dinner is one of the meals we look forward to most all year. One big thing to keep in mind is not just what you eat, but just how much you're eating. Portion control is a great way to avoid overeating on Turkey Day. Dietitian Anna Busenburg is here this morning with some tips on how you can eat your favorite foods without tipping the scales. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
So again, it's basically not what you eat is what you're saying, but really how much you're eating in portion sizes. So let's start over here and with some of the beginner foods.
Yeah, so I brought in a variety of those traditional Thanksgiving food items, and the one here on the end is stuffing, and so that is what we commonly have at our Thanksgiving meal, and the portion is half of a cup, or if you think of half of a tennis ball, would be a great way to kind of visualize the amount that you should be putting on your plate. And then turkey, for instance, is a common meat item that we have. And so if you want to aim for 3 ounces of turkey, not your whole plate, but instead 3 ounces, that would look like a deck of cards.
Interesting. And one of your favorites, the cranberry sauce.
I love cranberry sauce. So some people like to just eat it plain or put it on their turkey. But again, we want to aim for about 1/4 of a cup. And so this would either look like one of those small little oranges, like a cutie's orange, or a golf ball. Would be a good visual representation.
And one of my favorites, the rolls at dinner. Before dinner, at dinner, but you're saying just one.
Just one would be a good goal because we have lots of other different types of carbohydrates here. So aiming for just one roll that you can enjoy and then visualize the size of a tennis ball would be an appropriate portion of bread.
And green bean casserole.
Yes, and again, this is going to be the same as the stuffing, half of a cup, but instead of half a tennis ball, you could also think of a ice cream scoop. So that dish that you'd scoop your ice cream out of is again half of a cup.
And last but not least, the dessert. A lot of people look forward to that dessert. You always want to save room for that pie, that apple pie, pumpkin pie.
Exactly.
And how big of a serving are we talking about?
Well, commonly we cut our pies into 8 pieces, and so that would be an appropriate serving if you want to continue to do that. And that looks like the size of a standard light bulb. So 1/8 of a pie would be 1 serving for dessert.
Looks like I'm going to have to reevaluate my plate this year. Thank you so much for joining us.